Starting things off hot.
That's right, one of the most exciting divisions here at Titan Championship Wrestling. And one of the most exciting competitors defending his championship tonight.
Yeah, but what opposition he has in the form of this young upstart who's about to make his way through the curtain, Marcus Mathers.
That's right, all the talent coming into Titan into 2024. Marcus was a surprise entrant in the Mount Olympus Rumble, and this is his first one-on-one contest here at Titan.
Well, the term prodigy is thrown around a lot. As I was saying before, the term prodigy is thrown around a lot, especially in an industry such as ours. But Marcus Mathers, truly one of those rare once-in-a-generation individuals where that moniker applies.
It's definitely earned a tremendous amount of skill for a competitor with his limited amount of experience. The future is bright for Marcus Mathers, and he certainly earned this opportunity against Titan's middleweight champion.
And here he comes, the greatest damn showman, reigning and defending middleweight champion, Jaco. And I have to say, even for somebody as skilled as Marcus Mathers, Jaco is a very difficult opponent to prepare for. You can bet those multiple voices, those multiple personalities arguing in his head translates into his very unpredictable in-ring style.
He has a tremendous amount of technical ability, but the strangest thing is in preparation for someone like Jaco, it's very difficult to scout him because he's very inconsistent. And for a lot of in-ring performers, that could be a negative. For Jaco, it may be the reason he's been so successful over the years, is that he never wrestles the same match twice. Each style is different. He caters it. I don't know if he caters it. That would imply some type of planning ahead. As you said, I'll emphasize that. Jaco's multiple personalities have multiple personalities.
Indeed, the middleweight division here in Titan has truly become where the workhorses play. The on-ramp, if you will, to that heavyweight champion contendership.
Well, Jaco had a surprise victory in my first show here. It was the first opportunity I got to see Jaco in person, and he pulled off the upset of all upsets. And since that time, he's defended month after month, week after week, that title, where you can no longer say that it's a fluke. Even people like me who are not necessarily fans of his personality, undeniably, he is the greatest damn showman in the middleweight division.
Absolutely, there can be no question. But a formidable opponent here in the form of Marcus Mathers.
Well, if anyone knows that upsets can happen, it's Jaco. It would be weird to call this an upset per se. I mean, Marcus Mathers, he just has less experience, but he has the ability to turn it up at any moment. He's been wrestling main events across the country on this independent scene. And he's a little bit of a wild card himself, which is going to make this matchup quite interesting.
Absolutely. Marcus Mathers cut his teeth just down the Garden State Parkway a ways at the H2O Wrestling Center, and has since branched out, performing all over the Northeast and the independent scene as a whole. Nice collar and elbow tie-up to start things off. Jaco with that waist lock applied early on, but Mathers has it scouted, keeping that low center of gravity. Beautiful takedown.
Nice chain wrestling to start. And Marcus Mathers is a competitor that has a lot of disciplines that he's very he's very good at. He has a lot of quality in his technical ability, his mat wrestling, but he can also fly high when he needs to. And right now, this is interesting from Jaco, starting the match off at a much slower pace, a technical pace. And again, this speaks to the unpredictability of someone like Jaco. We've seen him start on fire and now slowly working a chain maneuver. But look at Marcus Mathers.
I think Jaco very wisely trying to ground Marcus Mathers, who implements a more high-flying based offense, but nothing flashy about that shoulder tackle. That was all raw power.
No, just pure meat on meat, my friend. Quickly, Jaco up and over.
Leapfrog. Deep arm drag there by Marcus Mathers.
Crucifix pin. 1, 2. Oh, but a pin by Jaco. 1, 2.
Jaco went to sweep the leg. Mathers had it scouted. Jaco ducked that clothesline.
Thought maybe a sunset flip. Landed on his knees, but still up and around. Ooh. Spinning heel kick from Marcus Mathers. Stunned Jaco. You saw a moment of hesitation there from Jaco.
Devastating chop right across the chest for Jaco. Oh, it looks like Mathers trying to throw Jaco out of the ring. Catching himself in those ropes. And now Mathers takes a spill to the outside.
Jaco lured him out. Maybe going for a suicide dive here. But how quickly Marcus in the ring, now reversing the tables. But Jaco sweeping the feet and a punt kick. Here we go. 1,
Another cover.
2.
Mathers able to kick out, but you could tell that punt kick has really scrambled his eggs a bit.
Yeah, that'll knock some sense in or out of you. And now Marcus a little dazed, but you can see it took a lot out of Jaco just to do that, taking a second to get his wind back up before he delivers that another punt kick to the ropes. Oh, no.
Oh, Jaco looks like you can't take the heat, get out of the pool. Here comes Cannonball, but Mathers got his knees up.
He scouted it. It's almost like he's been watching tape. Now here's the high-flying style.
Beautiful moonsault press.
1, 2.
Jaco able to kick out.
And you can see a little bit of dismay and hesitation there by Marcus Mathers.
And Mathers driving that knee right into Jaco's temple.
And you can see Mathers changing his plan up a little bit. Just the style here going a little bit, just trying to maybe knock the wind out of Jaco, maybe knock him out. Forearm, another one.
Big body slam. And right into the senton. That's definitely going to drive that air out of Jaco's lungs.
And that was smart to go for the pin early there with Marcus, just very quickly going for that pin. Even if he saw Jaco wasn't fully out, that puts a lot of pressure on Jaco. It expends a lot of energy for him to kick out of that.
You saw all of the momentum behind that Irish whip from Marcus Mathers.
That's a lot of that's the thing that a lot of younger competitors don't learn until years later, to be able to use your entire body and not have any wasted motion.
Well, especially Marcus Mathers, definitely on the smaller end for the middleweight division, has to make up for that size with every bit of raw power that he can muster.
Well, it's not how much you weigh, but how you use it.
Big suicide dive takes out Jaco on the outside.
There's an example of using all of your body weight. But now Marcus Mathers needs to get Jaco back into the ring here because, again, under championship rules, he cannot win the title on a countout.
Well, it's true, Mathers taking Jaco on a scenic tour of this beautiful building.
Well, the fans are getting, an interactive experience. That's the type of thing we give out here at Titan Championship Wrestling. We're all about the fans here.
Oh, yeah. And Mathers wisely rolling in to break the count.
And again, that's wisdom that usually it takes competitors years to figure out, to be able to take advantage of every second that you have. He breaks the count.
Testament, of course, to the training of Matt Tremont at the H2O Center. Also explains why he hits so hard.
And you got to wonder for Jaco if maybe he's a little bit distracted with what happened during the last show. Don't forget, in the middle of his title defense last time against Adam Ace, out of nowhere, we saw the debut of Face.
That's right. If you could even call it a debut, it was more Face just mysteriously standing by the entrance ramp, definitely getting in Jaco's head, but not enough to cost him that championship. Ooh.
Yeah, but it's weird. It's like when an ex shows up at your workplace. That's going to throw you off your game a little bit here. I mean, he was able to pull off a successful title defense, but it's got to be in the back of his head. They have a history together, and you got to wonder what Face was doing. Oh!
Beautiful drop kick sends Jaco reeling.
And I'm going to get to the bottom of that, by the way, when the Feral One himself, Face, is the guest on my Entertainment Lounge, the first edition in 2024. Probably the highlight of tonight's anniversary show, although it is a stacked card. And Marcus Mathers trying to drive those forearms right into the chest of Jaco.
You can see changing it up from those chops, now going more for clubbing blows. Every bit of impact.
Well, it's smart. It kind of works in a different capacity to knock the wind out of someone like Jaco. But Jaco caught him.
Going for a big Alabama slam. Folding Marcus Mathers like an envelope.
But you see that Jaco unable to capitalize on it. You can see him just favoring that lower back that took a lot of abuse, especially on the outside of the ring here.
It's true, taking a very slow time to capitalize. You see Mathers clutching his neck. Very impactful Alabama slam back there. Jaco stalking him like a serpent.
Running forearm there. Another one. Ooh, missing the chop there. Jaco trying to whip up and over. Catching Marcus Mathers with a donkey kick right to the chest. Or a mule, depending on what part of the country you're from.
The
Either
Southwest,
way,
they call them burros.
Well, either way, it hurts. No bueno. Ooh!
There's a big senton from Jaco.
Driving the wind out of him. 1, 2. You can see by the body the body postures of Marcus Mathers how much it took to kick out of that. And now Jaco channeling the high-flying style.
Misses the moonsault, but lands mostly on his feet.
There
it is, cannonball!
Now goes for the cover. Here we go. 1, 2.
And Marcus Mathers just gets the shoulder up.
And a bit of dismay on the face of Jaco. He thought he had put Marcus Mathers away.
And a "This is awesome" chant ringing through the St. Barbara's PAC as Jaco once again ascending to the top rope.
Uh-oh, but Mathers up very quickly. Jaco having to change his route. Ooh. Oh, caught him on the jaw with the spinning heel kick.
Beautiful combo from Mathers.
An improvised cutter from the second rope. Jaco is dazed. Belly to back suplex.
Mathers beckoning the greatest showman to his feet.
Oh, goes for a roll-up. Oh, another cutter. Could this be it? Could we see a new champion? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. No.
Very close 2 count. Jaco just able to kick out.
And you can see the anguish on Marcus Mathers' face. He thought he put him away, and so did I.
I mean, how do you prepare for that kind of lightning fast offense? You can't.
Well, that's what's made Marcus Mathers so dangerous. It's what's created his rise, his quick rise to the top. One of the names that hopefully, years from now, we'll be looking at one of the major companies saying we knew him when. And could this be the night he takes a big step forward? What is Jaco doing?
Jaco seems to be enjoying it almost.
And that's the sadistic side of Jaco, relishing in the pain, dishing some of it out on his own.
And Jaco catches Mathers with that high knee.
Back and forth with these strikes.
And Marcus Mathers just damn near decapitated Jaco.
And again, you saw how he used all of his body weight, not just a clothesline, not a standing clothesline, but leaping, putting every ounce of his body weight into that clothesline, and Jaco is dazed. And Marcus Mathers senses the opportunity. He could use this to finish off Jaco. Ooh.
Big headbutt.
Finally, Jaco using his head. I don't know which one of the personalities that one hurt. Ooh.
Big drop kick.
Not letting Mathers get into the ring.
Mathers to the floor, and there's a big dive. Takes Mathers off his feet. And no dilly-dallying this time. Jaco sending Mathers right back into the ring.
Missing the clothesline. A flatliner from Jaco. 1, 2.
Marcus Mathers just kicks out. Jaco not wasting any time, though, going right to the top rope. The greatest showman, perhaps looking for his curtain call.
Marcus Mathers too dazed to get up. I don't know if he sees it coming.
450 connects.
1, 2, 3.
And just like that, what a hellacious start to our main card here tonight.
Well, I'll tell you something, Alex. You saw with the 450 splash, the finishing, the finale for Jaco. You saw Mathers try to get out of it, and he couldn't get out in time. Jaco landing right on his ribs, and it was just too much for Marcus Mathers, a man with a fantastic career ahead of him. But tonight is not his night. Tonight belongs to the greatest stand showman, Jaco, who continues to defy the odds and become Titan Championship Wrestling's best middleweight champion of all time.
Definitely a valiant effort by Marcus Mathers, proving that every ounce of hype behind him is legit. But again, not enough to take away from the greatest showman.
And Jaco trying to show a little sportsmanship, some appreciation for his opponent, and Mathers, finally accepts the handshake.
There it is.
And an indication of respect from the two of them. It's certainly earned.
We have to wonder what could be next for Jaco.
Well, Jaco's wondering what's next, especially with Face looming around.